Hello, everybody. Welcome to Thriving Thursday. It's good to be here. I'm Carla. I am a former management consultant turned full-time RV nomad, turned coach, and turned entrepreneur. And on Thriving Thursdays, I broadcast from wherever our little 84 square foot um, home, our little casita takes us, sharing stories from the road on better living and career empowerment. And today I'm broadcasting from nowhere fancy. I'm actually at an RV park in Dallas, Texas. So unfortunately, there's no view to show you. Just have RVs around me, nothing fancy. But this weekend we are heading down very, very south, South Texas, to the Big Bend National Park area. So I'm pretty excited about that. So this week, I want to talk a little bit about intention and why it's important to be conscious of the type of intention with which you're approaching your goals or tasks. And this has come up for me because this week I have been working specifically on a pretty exciting project. I was invited to speak as an alum at my alma mater, where I went to both for undergrad and graduate school at Syracuse University. And preparing for this talk, it's exciting, but it's also given me a little bit of the jitters. Um, it's an exciting opportunity, but of course, I want my message to resonate, and I want to do well in this talk. Whenever we have an opportunity to share a message with anyone, of course, we want it to go well. But I've been thinking a lot about, like, why do I want it to go well? Why is that my goal? And asking yourself why behind really anything that you do is important, not just to understand the intention, not just to understand, why it matters to you, but also to identify the type of intention with which you're approaching a goal or a task or anything that you're really embarking on. So there are two main types of perspectives for how you can look at intention that I have learned throughout my coach training that I wanted to share with you today. One is a mastery-based intention, and the other one is a performance-based intention. So let's talk a little bit about how each one of them differs. So having a mastery-based intention means that you're approaching your goals with a desire to develop into the best that you can be. It means that you are looking really at the long term to become more competent at a particular skill, um, or at a particular just endeavor that you're going after, something that you're trying to develop. And it's really a long-term view because you know that it takes time to develop that skill. And when you approach a goal or a specific task with an intention of mastery, you're really not concerned about the outcome because you know that whatever happens, there's no winning or losing. There's no good, there's no bad. You're going to get an outcome of building skill. So no matter how it goes, no matter whether, no matter what happens at the end, you will gain something. You will be developing a skill for that particular goal or task that you're working on. So that's mastery-based intention. It's longer term, is really focused on building skill, building competency, and there's no win or lose. The other type of intention to think about is performance-based intention. In this particular way of viewing a task or a goal, here there's a lot more ego at work. Here the intention isn't about mastering a skill or a type of competency, but rather it's really about shining. It may be about outperforming others or gaining the approval of others or getting some sort of external validation that tells you that you have achieved that goal. Like in my case, that I'm doing well, as a speaker. And because it's motivated by external versus internal rewards, like praise, for example, from others, or even money, as an extrinsic motivator, there's a lot more judgment there between, whether the outcome was good or bad, depending on the feedback that we're receiving. So again, mastery-based intention is about skill, it's about competency, it's longer term, and it's really internally driven. There's no judgment there. And performance-based intention is really about having an outcome. It's much more of a short-term view, and it's very externally motivated. So I'm sharing this with you because I've been thinking a lot about what is my intention behind my desire to do well in this particular talk that I'm giving next week. And I'm personally always battling the pull to go after my goals and my tasks with a very performance based intention. I want to get that validation. I like it when people say you did a great job. I like it when I get paid, right? But I also realize that when I look at my goals and tasks from a mastery based intention, the pressure actually is lifted because I know that either, however it goes, I am going to learn. I am going to grow. I'm going to develop my skill. I'm going to develop my competence at whatever it is that I'm after. And so already that lifts a lot of the pressure. So I think the key is to really understand like how each one of them serves you. I want to ask you, with which type of intention do you typically approach your goal and tasks? Is it a desire to master what you're doing, gain new skills, learn something new, grow? Or is it a performance-based intention where you get, you're getting feedback and you're outperforming, and you're getting rewarded and validating? There's no right or wrong, right? Both of them can work to help you achieve your goals. The key is to know which one serves you and also which one makes you feel better about the task that you're going after, right? Mastery based intention for me helps to remove some of the pressure, even though my tendency is to always go with a performance based intention. So think about that. I hope that this was valuable for you all. Happy Thriving Thursday. I appreciate you tuning in. I will see you next week. Bye.